Good morning, everybody. Here is 1 Kings 11, verse 4 and 5. For it was so when Solomon was old that his wives turned his heart after other gods, and his heart was not loyal to the Lord, his God, as was the heart of his father David. For Solomon went after Ashtoreth, the goddess of the Sidonians, and after Milcom, the abomination of the Ammonites. Skipping to verse 11. Therefore, the Lord said to Solomon, because you have done this and have not kept my covenant and my statutes, which I have commanded you, I will surely tear the kingdom away from you and give it to your servant. Nevertheless, I will not do it in your days. This is a very sad chapter in the Bible. Of all the sons of David, Solomon had been chosen by the Lord to succeed him as king and to build the temple. You can read that in 1 Chronicles 22, 6-10. Solomon proved to be the right man for the job. In 1 Kings 3:3, we are told that Solomon loved the Lord, walking in the statutes of his father David. He was a man of the altar, offering so many burnt offerings to God. It seems he wanted his life to be a sacrifice to the Lord. He was on fire for God. He exhibited great zeal in the way he built the temple. He prayed fervently, and the Lord spoke to him on occasions with great clarity and direction. By God's grace, he had been the wisest man who lived. He was also the wealthiest. Yet he abandoned his own words of wisdom, so clearly spelt out in the early chapters of Proverbs, and gave in to his own desires and lusts. He loved many foreign women besides his first wife. They turned his heart to idolatry, and he incurred the wrath of God. The Lord spoke words of judgment to Solomon, but they were tempered with mercy and grace. Solomon could have taken stock, woken up to his folly, humbled himself, and repented, acknowledging that any punishment the Lord brought upon him was only what he deserved. But he didn't. Instead, for example, he attempted to kill Jeroboam, the person the Lord had prophesied would be the man to take the kingdom from Solomon. Solomon was fighting against God. So, what are the lessons here? We need to keep going on in the right direction without allowing our hearts to be turned aside. We need to keep on loving the Lord and keep the flame burning in our hearts. If we find we have wrong desires, they must be put to death immediately. Otherwise, they have the potential to put us to death. We know that faithfulness to the Lord is achieved by his grace and power in our lives. But we also know we must consistently make the right choices, refusing the evil and choosing the good. Amen. Have a great day.